The approach that they've had on a really a consistent basis on the ownership of who we want to be, and then also the process of how you get there, and understanding that absolutely everything matters. And our habits today will show up in August, and they're going to show up in September. So those day-to-day habits of how we build this team and this program.
You've pointed out some guys on Twitter over the offseason workouts. Who's stepping up and taking those leadership reins?
Maybe one of the best things right now in our program, it's becoming a players-led group. And there's so many guys that on both sides of the ball that have really grown over the last year or so, and then now in a position that their play allows them to have this real true self-confidence in being able to lead. We've got a big group of guys on both sides of the ball, from Yasir Durant and Tristan Castillo and Trev Sims on the offensive line. I mean, those guys lead every day. Roundtree has done a great job on his leadership, and this going down the list. Kelly Bryant has stepped in and has brought a different dynamic of leadership, being a new guy, but our team has welcomed him, and he's done a great job in that role.
How much does it help Kelly that he comes into a situation where he's got veteran guys to work with, whether it be on the line or Tree or Alberto or any of those guys?
Yeah, you look at, and he did a great job in a very mature way on studying the roster, on seeing what was coming back and the opportunities that he would have in that position to have some help. And I think we need to make sure that we don't put too much on the quarterback early on. We let him go play, but also the 10 guys around him need to play really well. Defensively, with Jordan Elliott and Chris Turner and Akil Byers, Markel Lutzy, Kel Garrett, AC and Christian Holmes on the back end. Ronell Perkins, there hasn't been a guy that's led any better than Perk. And so it's nice when you can sit there and you're naming multiple guys, and I'm sure I left a couple out. But our guys they're on, they're very, very purposefully driven. They want this to be a special year.
What's the theme of spring ball, if you will?
The message of every day are habits. They've got to be right, and it's to a championship level. And every game you look at last year, at least 3 were decided on the last series of the game. And you have areas of focus and goals that you set throughout every practice, but absolutely everything that we're doing matters, and the urgency to go attack every day with that in mind. Our team is really rallying around that.